everyone, Cash here with the first video from MLB The Show 16, and we are beginning this game with a new mode. Battle Royale is something new that has been introduced this year within the Diamond Dynasty section of the game. Now, what this essentially is somewhat similar to the Madden Ultimate Team Draft, the FIFA Ultimate Team Draft. It's going to display a few different options of cards. You build a squad, 25 players, and then you take it head-on-head, online head-to-head, and play against other people trying to earn more rewards. So the first entry is going to be free. Every time after, I think it's 1,200 or 1,500 tickets, which I'm not sure how quickly you earn the tickets. We'll have to see that later, but for first time, it's going to be a free one, so we're going to get this started. You see 25 rounds. We're going to get into this first round, and the first round looks like it's going to be some legends or diamonds. You see in the top, you have one diamond player, or one diamond round, 2 gold rounds, 8 silver rounds, 13 bronze rounds, and then one, I'm not sure what that last one is, but this first option, we've got Dave Winfield, Alex Rodriguez, it's going to be Joe Nathan, and Nolan Ryan in here. I can't pass up a 99 Alex Rodriguez going back to his good old days before all the steroids when he was playing shortstop for the Mariners, so we're going to take him in round 1. Next up in round 2, it's going to be a gold round. We have a few players available, but here I'm going to go with a solid pitcher. Noah Syndergaard seems like a good option. We have Ariendo, but we have Rodriguez, so maybe we go pitching. So we have a strong hitter and a strong pitcher to start. Now we move ahead to round 4, and here we got a couple options here. Carlos Santana and Starlin Castro I'm looking at for the middle of the infield. End up going with Starlin Castro just to get a good defensive player in there. Now ahead to round number 5, we got Carlos Gonzalez, Kenny Lofton, Adrian Beltran, and Wandy Rodriguez. I debated between Gonzalez and Lofton, but you know what? You can't pass up Kenny Lofton. Good old Kenny Lofton will be the perfect leadoff player and then is perfect there in defense and center field. Now next up in round 7, and this is what a lot of the rounds end up being, where it's the gold or the bronze, silver levels, where it's a lot of just average players. You got to kind of decide where you want to go. I'm going to take Tony Sipp in that round. Next up in round 9, we have a couple solid available. Freddie Freeman, Luke Hochevar, Rich Gossage. I'm going to end up going with Freddie Freeman just to kind of help round out the infield, another power bat to put in the lineup. In round 11, we have a 2010 Jason Hayward, Matt Holliday, Joaquin Benoit, and Iwakuma. And in this one, we got the option to take Hayward for the outfield, but we just took a power bat, so I'm going to grab another solid pitcher in this round. Now, round 12, we have 2010 Nick Swisher, Kyle Seager, Pat Nasick, and Garrett Richards. Thought about taking Seager here because we need a third baseman, but I'm going to grab Swisher, 2010 Swisher, to provide some support in one of the corner outfield positions. Now, round 15, we have Will Harris, Jake Peavy, Francisco Liriano, and Alex Wood. This one's going to be easy. I'm going to grab another starter, Francisco Liriano, also a left-handed starter, so now I have 2 righties, 1 lefty. Round 16, it's going to be a bronze round, and here we have some relief pitcher options, but I'm going to go with Hernandez. Since we do have a closer, we'll grab a solid closer while we can. Now in round 18, it's a silver round, a bunch of pitchers available. I'm going to end up going with Nate Jones just to kind of round out our bullpen. We'll get through here. We got a couple more starting pitchers and then the bench to fill in. And here we got a 2009 David Price in the bronze round. I'm not going to pass up David Price. Old school. I think that's his rookie year, David Price. Now in round 21, we have the 2010 Jason Hayward available to us again, Carlos Santana as well, Joe Mauer as well, but I'm going to go with Jason Hayward. That gives us another bat, and we needed him because the guys we had were not the best options. Now in round 22, it's Steven Pierce, Daniel Murphy, Gordon Beckham. We need a third baseman. I'm going to go with Murphy, because he can play third base. And then final round, I'm going to take Alex Avila because he actually will become our best catcher overall wise. So now we move on. That is the draft. So you see we have some rewards that show up here. So we're going to take a look. You can take a look as I go through the lineup here, but you automatically earn a standard pack. 6 players plus 2 items, and then you can earn rewards as you rank up. So I believe that there's 4 levels. You can lose 2 games. After 2 losses, you're out. Otherwise, you keep playing and winning to move up the levels and up the rewards, I believe is how it works. Obviously, the first time I've ever played it, not exactly sure, but I think that is how it goes. But you see the lineup we have. We're going to go in here and play our first game. I think we got a pretty good squad, a 79 overall, definitely not the best. The power, a lot to be desired, only 57 overall power, 68 contact, good defense, and very good pitching. So the pitchers that you get as far as the starters is going to be randomly selected. So we do have Syndergaard there at the top, but we might not get him. We'll see who we're going to get here in a second. The lineup is all going to be set, so we'll move in here, see who we're going to be playing. And as the lineup comes up for the opponent, there's a lot of names here that I do not recognize. This Odor, the guy second in the lineup, I don't even know how to say that name. Fred McGriff, of course, Justin Upton, Brian McCann, Almonte, Peralta, Lee. We got Kane there at third base. So I think we have the edge in terms of the lineup. Now, the name, the Munich Masters, I didn't realize at first that this mode was within Diamond Dynasty, so I just randomly picked a name based on the words that they can announce. So that's what we're going with. I don't even have the jersey set. We're just wearing plain old white jerseys against plain old gray jerseys. So this guy obviously didn't take the time to set his jerseys. We just wanted to jump into this mode. But we get the first guy out now here, and I've already noticed, I don't know, maybe this is just the first game, because I played this yesterday when the game was released, and it was a little bit choppy. Hopefully it's not like that. MLB has had a history of some poor online play. Hopefully it is not like that, but we'll get into more of that later on. But we're going to get the second man out on a pop fly to right field. So final man up in this inning is Fred McGriff, and we are going to get a ball there, slider outside. So 2-2 count. We're looking for that strikeout. Can we pick it up here? And it's going to be there, the strikeout. That's going to do it for the first half of the inning. And we'll move to the bottom half. Kenny Lofton leading it off here. And we are going to look, no guest pitch or anything in this. This is all-star pitching and hitting for these games. Only 3 innings as well. I didn't mention that. It's 3-inning games. As we're going to start this off, first pitch, Kenny Lofton ripping one out to center field. So we will start it off with a hit. Perfect way to start out our first ever Battle Royale game. So we have a man on first, 2-2 count. And this one is going to be a ball. So a 3-2 count now. And the pitch going to come in, and it's going to be low. It's going to get past the catcher. So 4 balls. That's going to be a walk. Man on first and second now. And it's going to be Freddie Freeman up to the plate. So an opportunity here to pick up a early RBI. And look at this. He's not going to have much work to do as the pass ball. The runners move to second and third. So now all we need is a pop fly. And we're going to get one here. So it's going to be Lofton tagging up. This is why we drafted him and put him at the top of the lineup, because the speed is there, 93 speed. He'll have no trouble getting home, although it's actually an impressive throw from left field. But Kenny Lofton slides in, and we will take a 1-0 lead here in the first inning. Now up is going to be Alex Rodriguez, our 99 overall Rodriguez, and he's looking for another RBI here, but this one a poor swing. As a little bit weird, I noticed the camera angle is a little bit different in this game, and we are going to be called on the third strike. This pitcher was having some issues with his accuracy. I just assumed he was going to throw it off the plate. He did not, but 0-2 count now. Hayward with the shot. That's going to go to the shortstop, and that will be an easy out. So that is going to do it for us in the first inning. We head into the second inning with a 1-0 lead. No hits so far in this one as we begin it. It's already 1 out here, so this is going to be a throw, and that's going to be a rip down the right line, and it's going to be fair. First hit of the game for our opponents. I believe it's the Naders, I think is what his name is, but now man on first, 0-1 count, and this one, what a gift here as a poor throw. That was a breaking ball that we hung up there a little bit, but it's going to be popped up in the infield for the out. So Almonte, the last chance here in the second inning, and we are going to get the swing and the miss on the slider right on the middle of the plate. So 1-2 count, 2 outs, and it's going to be a poor throw, but an even worse swing, and that will get us out of that second inning. So bottom of the second here, Alex Avila, already 2 outs. He's looking to keep this inning alive, and he's going to swing and miss on the low curveball. Hard to track these pitches. As now 0-1 count, and it's going to be Avila ripping one, but the shift is on, so that's going to be an easy play for the second baseman. He makes the throw, and that will do it in the second inning. So now we head into the third, and I didn't mention that Bolsinger was the pitcher that was randomly selected, but he's tired. They do work the fatigue for these 3-inning games, so we're going to bring in the closer. Nate Jones, Hernandez, I warmed up both of them. Jones is the better rated, but I'm going to end up putting our closer in. Hernandez is going to come in the games. Let's see if he can close this game out, earn us our first Battle Royale win. So 1 out already. Bolsinger was able to get 1 out in the third, but this first pitch from Hernandez, that's going to be ripped down the line, a fair ball. So a runner immediately on as Hernandez comes in. Let's see if we can rebound here. 0-2 count now, and it's going to be off the plate. They are smart enough to watch that one, not take a swing. So 1-2 count, we're going to go up and in. This normally gets them, and it will. A late swing and a miss. And that is going to be 2 outs. So we're looking for 1 more out to put this game to bed. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. So 1 more pitch will do it. We're going to go high. See if he'll chase it. Yes, he does. 97 miles an hour. And that will do it. We get the win. So there it is, our first win. Bolsinger's the player of the game. It's Kenny Lofton, 1-for-1, scored the run. So the games go very quick, definitely go very quick. I was worried about this mode when I heard about it because I thought they might be 7 or 5 inning games, but 3 innings fly by, so that's awesome. Now, I did try to continue to play the next game, but this is the issue that I ran into when I tried to play the next game. Kept getting this challenge, failed. It would connect to someone, and then it would just disconnect. I think this is basically just their error for disconnect. So this is where this episode is going to end. I'm going to try and get the rest of these games in to see how the Battle Royale ends, see how far we can make it. So I'll have another video out later on in the week, hopefully with the remainder of these games. But otherwise, that's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed this first video from MLB The Show 16, please go ahead and give it a like down below. And if you'd like to see any future videos, hit that subscribe button as well. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.